Good morning, dear students. Last time we had finished exercise 3.3. In your NCERT book, you can see your next topic is elementary operations on matrices. Elementary row and elementary column operations on matrices. But as you know, because of this COVID-19 coronavirus, 30% syllabus is excluded from the previous syllabus, and this topic, elementary operations on matrices, is also excluded from your syllabus. So today I am going to solve few questions from the next, you can see, miscellaneous exercise based on this chapter number 3. Okay, so everyone read question number first. Question number first is: A is a matrix so that ai plus ba to the power n is equal to a to the power n I plus n a to the power n minus 1 into b into a, where I is an identity matrix of order 2. It is given in the question, you can read from NCERT book, and n belongs to natural number. So we have to prove for matrix A this is correct. Okay. So in class 11th, you know, the problems related to natural numbers we can solve by using first principle of mathematical induction. Today we will solve this question, we will prove this problem by using PMI, means first principle of mathematical induction. So in that case, suppose that this statement, that is ai plus ba whole to the power n is equal to a to the power n I plus n a to the power n minus 1 into b into a, where a is this matrix. Suppose this statement is Pn. This statement is Pn. This statement is Pn. And you know that there are 3 steps in first principle of mathematical induction for proving any statement, any mathematical statement involving natural numbers. So you can see here it is given that n is natural number. So I am going to step by step. You know what is the first step of PMI, principle of mathematical induction? First principle of mathematical induction, we have to show that the statement is correct for n is equal to 1. Means P1 is correct. We have to show that P1 is correct. So find out P1. So P1. So n is replaced by 1 at every places. So this statement will become, this is ai plus ba to the power 1, that is a to the power 1 I plus 1 a to the power 1 minus 1 b into a. That is, you can see this one is ai plus ba, and your right side a to the power 1 is a, this is I plus 1, a to the power, this one is what? 1 minus 1 is 0. A to the power 1 minus 1, that is 0. A to the power 0, and we know that a to the power 0 is equal to 1. A to the power 0 is 1. So this one is 1, that is also 1. 1 into 1, that is 1 into ba, that is ba. So you can see left hand side and right hand side is equal. That's why this P1 is true. P1 is true. Okay. Remember the next step. For n is equal to k, we suppose this, that Pk is true. So in the next step, that is the step number first. Step first. Okay. In the next step, step second, let Pk is true. Pk is true, means for n is equal to k, this statement is true. Pk is true means this statement is true for n is equal to k. That is, we have ai plus ba to the power k is equal to a to the power ki plus, this is k, a to the power k minus 1 ba. That is true. We suppose this one, that is this statement is true. Okay. Now step third. What is the step third? We have to show that this statement is true for n is equal to k plus 1. We have to show. ये हमें दिखाना पड़ेगा, हमें शो करना पड़ेगा. We have to show p k plus 1 is true. Means that is we have to show that replace n by k plus 1. So what we have? ai plus ba to the power k plus 1, that is equal to a to the power k plus 1 I plus n is replaced by k plus 1, that is k plus 1 a to the power n is replaced by k plus 1, so that is k plus 1, this is minus 1 b a. We have to show that this statement is true. We have to show this statement is true, and you can say this one is given. This one is supposed that this is true statement. This one is supposed, okay? And for n is equal to 1, we have already proved that this is correct statement, okay? So I am going to prove now this statement, okay? I am going to rub this from above, from here. I am going to rub this. Pause this video and note down. Okay. See, consider its left hand side. Consider left hand side. So its left hand side is ai plus ba to the power k plus 1. Okay. So this can be written as ai plus ba to the power k into ai plus ba. We can write this in this form. Okay. Now in step second, what we have supposed that ai plus ba whole to the power k is equal to this one. That is, this term can be written as a to the power k I plus k a to the power k minus 1 into ba. That is this statement, this one only, that is equal to this one. We suppose this already, and into this one, into ai plus ba. Okay. Now multiply step by step. See, this one is multiplied to this one. What we have? A to the power k into a, that is a to the power k plus 1. A to the power k into a, that is a to the power k plus 1. बेसिस सेम है, पावर साइड हो जाएंगे. यहाँ पावर k है, यहाँ पावर 1 है, तो k plus 1 हो जाएगा. Into I. And I is what? Identity matrix of order 2. So I into I will be equal to I. We know that I is what? Identity matrix, and that is multiplicative identity for any matrix. We know this. Okay. And multiplicative identity means what? When we multiply identity matrix to any matrix, gives the same result. जैसे for the numbers, 1 is multiplicative identity for the real numbers. So 2 में 1 को मल्टीप्लाई करो, 5 में 1 को मल्टीप्लाई करो, 7 में 1 को मल्टीप्लाई करो, आंसर हमेशा क्या आएगा? 2, 5, 7, यही सब आएगा. वैसे ही जब भी किसी मैट्रिक्स को i से मल्टीप्लाई करोगे तो वही मैट्रिक्स मिल जाएगा. मींस a into i is equal to a. ओके. सो यहाँ पे तो i है, तो i into i must be equal to i. ओके. तो ये इसका मल्टीप्लिकेशन हो गया. नाउ मल्टीप्लिकेशन ऑफ दिस वन एंड दिस वन. सो व्हाट वी हैव? प्लस a to the power k into b, because a to the power k and b are constants and I and a are matrices, so that is I into a. So that is the multiplication of this term and this term. Now multiplication of this one and this one. So I am going to multiply these two. What we have, that is k, and this is a to the power k minus 1 into a to the power 1. Again bases are same, so their powers will be added to each other. Clearly that will be a to the power k minus 1 plus 1, that is k. A to the power k minus 1 plus 1, that is k. Minus 1 and plus 1 will be cancelled to each other. So this is k, this is a, and that is b, and this is a, and this is I. Okay, this one. Multiplication of this term and this term. Now I am going to multiply this term and this term. So what we have? Plus this is k, a to the power k minus 1 okay, and this is b into b, b square, a into a square, okay, this one. See, now the next step, we have to prove this. You can check, we have to prove this. So I am not going to rub this term, this step, and this step is, it is given that a is this one, and here you can see we have to find out a square. We have to find out a square. So I am going to find out a square here. A square means a into a, that is a 0 1 0 0, a 0 1 0 0. So that will be equal to what? See, 0 into 0 0, 1 into 0 0. So 0 plus 0, that is 0. 0 into 1 0, 1 into 0 0. 0 plus 0, that is 0. 0 into 0 0, 0 into 0 0. 0 plus 0 0. 0 into 1 0, 0 into 0 0, that is 0. रो by column, रो by column, रो by column, रो by column, ऐसे मल्टीप्लाई करते हैं, मल्टीप्लिकेशन यूज होता है. Means this is a null matrix. That is a null matrix. So actually a square is nothing but it is null matrix. So again I am going to rough here this one. Now we have no need of this one because we have to find out a square, and by using this matrix I have already find out this, that a square is a null matrix. This is not 0 actually, that is O, that is the representation of null matrix. As like, how can we denote identity matrix? By using I. In the same way, null matrix is denoted by O, okay, so that is the null matrix. See, I am going to rough here this one, all this. So that is equal to, see, this is this term, this is a to the power k plus 1 and I into I, that is I, okay. This is a to the power plus, see, this is a to the power k into b, here also a to the power k into b, we can take an outside, leave it. See, I into a, I is identity matrix, when it multiply with any matrix gives the same matrix, so I into a will be a. So a to the power k into b into a, and plus this one is k, a to the power k into b into a into I, the same thing. 2 into 1, that is equal to 2, also 1 into 2, that is also equal to 2. 1 is multiplicative identity for the real numbers, you know this. So that can be multiplied on both sides, left side or right side, no matter, it gives the same result. By the same way, ai or ia, no matter, it will give the same result, that is a, okay. And plus you can see here, that is k a to the power k minus 1, this is b square, and into this is null matrix, that is null matrix. So this whole term will become actually 0, null matrix, 0, nothing is there, okay. So that is null matrix. So it will become a to the power k plus 1. Now from these two terms you can see a to the power k into b into a to the power k into b into a is common. So what we have from here, when we take a to the power k into b into a as a common, here will remain 1 plus k, that is k plus 1, okay, and plus this is null matrix. And we know that when the matrix is added to null matrix gives the same result, because null matrix is additive identity for the matrices. When we were reading about algebra of matrices, addition, subtraction, multiplication, in that time I have discussed the properties of matrices, operations on matrices, means of properties of addition, that hold the commutative law, that hold the associative law, existence of identity. In that case, I have discussed that null matrix is the additive identity. Why? Because when a null matrix is added to any other matrix of the same order, gives the same result. That's why null matrix is added to this matrix. This whole is the matrix. You can see this is whole is the matrix. When added to the null matrix, give the same result. That is a to the power k plus 1 into I plus this is k plus 1 a to the power, see, this can be written as k plus 1 in minus 1. This can be written as a to the power k. This k can be written as k plus 1 minus 1 into B into A. Okay. So now you can check. This is the right side, and what we have proved here. Check this. This is left side, left hand side, and you can see this is a to the power k plus 1, that is a to the power k plus 1 into I plus k plus 1 into a to the power k plus 1 minus 1 into B. So that is equal to right hand side, equal to right hand side. So here you can see this statement is what? Pk plus 1. From here we proved here that Pk plus 1 is true. Pk plus 1 is true. Now I can rub this. So from here we conclude that Pk plus 1 is true. Okay. So by first principle of mathematical induction, PMI, Pn is true for all n belongs to natural number. Okay. So that is the proof of the first question of this miscellaneous exercise. Okay. Now I am going to solve question number second one. See, question number second. Question number second is, that is very easy question. If A is a square matrix of order 3, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, and then prove that A to the power n is 3 to the power n minus 1, 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 where n belongs to natural number. So again you can see this is belongs to natural number, so it is proved by using PMI, first principle of mathematical induction. So suppose this statement is Pn. Okay. So again by using PMI we have I am going to prove this. So what is the first step? First we have to prove that P1 is true, means this statement is true for n is equal to 1. So P1 for P1 put n is equal to 1. So what we have here, a to the power 1, that is a. Here 1 put there, the 1 minus 1 0, that will be 0. 3 to the power 0, 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 and that is actually any non-zero number to the power 0 that is equal to 1. You know this. So that will be 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1. Okay. So A is equal to this one, and you can see this is correct. This statement is true. So clearly from here we say that P1 is true. P1 is true. Okay. What will be the next step? What is the step second? Let Pk is true. Let Pk is true. Means this statement is true for n is equal to k. Means let a to the power k is equal to, this is 3 to the power k minus 1, 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 3 to the power k minus 1. Okay. Suppose that this is true statement. Now what is the step third? We have to prove. What is the third step? To prove that Pk plus 1 is true. So what we have to prove? That is, we have to prove a to the power, replace n by k plus 1. A to the power k plus 1 is equal to, replace n at each place by k plus 1. So when we replace this k plus n by k plus 1, so it will become 3 to the power k plus 1 minus 1. That is 3 to the power k. 3 to the power k. So So that will be 3 to the power k, 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 3 to the power k. We have to prove this. So consider its left hand side now. Its left hand side is, consider its left hand side. Its left hand side is a to the power k plus 1. Can be written as a into a to the power k plus 1. This can be written in this form. Here a is what? Here a is 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1. A matrix of order, square matrix of order 3, and this one. And a to the power k plus 1. In step second, sorry, a to the power k plus 1 can be written as a into a to the power k. Now in the step second, we suppose here that a to the power k is this one, this matrix. So I am going to write this 3 to the power k plus 1, 3 to the power k plus 1, 3 to the power, sorry, 3 to the power k minus 1 actually. This is k minus 1, 3 to the power 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 k minus 1. Okay, so it will become, see, that is, now first row and first column will be multiplied to each other. Listen carefully. I am going to solve this in one step only. See, when 1 is multiplied to this one, 1 into 3 to the power k minus 1, that is 3 to the power k minus 1, plus 1 into 3 to the power k minus 1, that is 3 to the power k minus 1, plus 1 into 3 to the power k minus 1, that is 3 to the power k minus 1. So what we have in here, we have 3 to the power k minus 1 plus 3 to the power k minus 1 plus 3 to the power k minus 1. Okay, so actually this will be equal to what? 3 times 3 to the power, because all these 3 steps are same, na? So x plus x plus x is equal to what? 3x. So it will be nothing but it is 3 into, that will be 3 into 3 to the power k plus, sorry, 3 to the power k minus 1. Okay, the same thing here, first row, second column. 1 into this one, 3 to the power k minus 1, plus 1 into this one, 3 to the power k minus 1, plus this one, 3 to the power k minus 1. Means we have same result, 3 into 3 to the power k minus 1. The same here also, 3 into 3 to the power k minus 1, 3 into 3 to the power k minus 1, 3 into 3 to the power k minus 1, 3 into 3 to the power k minus 1, 3 into 3 to the power k minus 1, 3 into 3 to the power k minus 1, 3 into 3 to the power k minus 1. Okay. Now you can see this one and this one have the same basis. Their powers will be added to each other. X to the power m into x to the power n, that is equal to x to the power m plus n. So what will be the next step? So left hand side is equal to, here left hand side is equal to, that is 1 add कर लो आप, sorry, power squared कर लो. So k minus 1 plus 1, that is k. Minus 1 and plus 1 will be cancelled. So we have 3 to the power k, 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 3 to the power k. Okay. So, and now you can check that we have to prove this. This is our right side, right hand side. So from here we conclude that pk plus 1 is true. So Pn is true for all n belongs to natural number by PMI, principle of mathematical index. So that is the proof of the question number 2. See, question number 3 is also based on PMI. So I'm going to give you this for homework. Okay. Now question number 4. Question number 4 is actually we have already proved this. Question number 4 is same as See question exercise 3.3. Exercise 3.3, question number 11. So question number 4 of miscellaneous and question number 11 of exercise 3.3 is same. So I have already proved this. You can you can watch my video, last video. Okay, now I am going to solve question number 5th. That is very important question for you. Question number 5th. Question number 5th is, so that the matrix B transpose AB is symmetric or skew symmetric according as A is symmetric or skew symmetric. Means we have to prove first B transpose AB will be symmetric when A is symmetric. And second one, we have to prove that B transpose AB will be skew symmetric when A is skew symmetric. Okay, so I am going to prove this. So I am going to prove the first one first. Let A is symmetric matrix. Let A is symmetric matrix. When a matrix is symmetric, when its transpose is equal to itself, that is A transpose will be A. When A transpose is equal to A, then A is symmetric. When A transpose is equal to minus A, then A is skew symmetric. Because in this case it is given that A is symmetric, so A transpose will be equal to A. Okay. Now consider B transpose AB transpose. If that is equal to B transpose AB, अगर इस पूरे को हम एक मैट्रिक्स मान लें, सपोज कर लो कि दैट इज मैट्रिक्स C, तो C सिमेट्रिक कब होगा? जब इसका ट्रांसपोज C के बराबर आ जाए. सो यहां मैं लिख दे रहा हूं, यहां लेट करके लिख दे रहा हूं आपको समझने के लिए. Now let C is equal to B transpose AB. Now we have to prove that C is symmetric when A is symmetric. In this case I have taken that A is symmetric, so C transpose can be written as B transpose AB transpose. Okay, what we know by using the property, we know that ABC AB transpose is equal to what? That is B transpose A transpose. उल्टा हो जाता है ना, तो वैसे ही ABC transpose is equal to हो जाता है C transpose B transpose A transpose. एक्चुअली उल्टा हो जाता है, उल्टा होकर के ट्रांसपोजेस लग जाता है. तो वैसे ये क्या हो जाएगा? By using this one we have, this is B transpose, this is A transpose, and this one is B transpose transpose. Okay, now because we know that B transpose transpose, किसी मैट्रिक्स का दो बार ट्रांसपोज आप कर दो, पहले ट्रांसपोज करो फिर ट्रांसपोज कर दो, तो मैट्रिक्स खुद ही मिल जाता है, that is equal to B. So it will be equal to B transpose, this is equal to B. Now you can see here A transpose is equal to A, because A is skew symmetric, A is symmetric, it is given. That's why A transpose will be equal to A. So A transpose will be equal to A. Why? What is the reason here? Because A is symmetric. Okay, A is symmetric matrix. Okay, now you can see that is that one. C transpose is B transpose AB, and B transpose AB is C. So C transpose is C. From here what we conclude? That is C means B transpose AB is a symmetric matrix. तो यही हमें प्रूव करना था, symmetric matrix. Okay. Now I am going to prove second one. B transpose AB will be skew symmetric when A is skew symmetric. So pause this video and don't talk this one. I am going to prove the second part. So in this case, let A is a skew symmetric matrix. See its proof. Let A is skew symmetric matrix. Then what we have, A transpose will be equal to minus A. We know that a matrix is skew symmetric when its transpose is equal to minus A. Okay. So now let C is equal to B transpose A B. Let this one. Now we have to prove that this one means C will be skew symmetric. So for that we have to prove that C transpose is equal to minus C. So we will check that this is correct or not. So it will be correct. So consider C transpose. C transpose will be B transpose A B transpose. Okay. So recently we had seen it will be this B transpose, this A transpose, and this one B transpose. Why? What is the reason? Because A B C transpose is equal to C transpose B transpose A transpose. ये उल्टा होकर के ट्रांसपोजेस लग जाता है. Now because this is B transpose and you can see this is A transpose is equal to minus A. Why? Because A is skew symmetric, so A transpose will be minus A. Okay. And B transpose is जब भी दो बार ट्रांसपोज ले लेते हैं किसी मैट्रिक्स का तो मैट्रिक्स खुद मिल जाता है B. Now also we know that K into A into B, whatever be written there, it will be written as K into AB. So I want to explain this, that this minus 1 can be taken outside. Okay. So because minus 1 is the scalar quantity, so this it can be taken outside. So this will be minus B transpose A B actually. So and now B transpose A B is equal to what? That is C. So it will be minus C. So C transpose, left side you can see that is C transpose everywhere. C transpose. So C transpose is equal to now minus C. Means what? C is what? That is C is I am going to write here. I think you got it now. So C is skew symmetric. And C is what? Symmetric. And C is what? C is B transpose AB. So B transpose A B is skew symmetric. Okay. So that is very interesting statement, that B transpose AB will be symmetric when middle matrix, that is A, will be symmetric, and it will be skew symmetric when its middle matrix means A is skew symmetric. Okay. Now question number 6. I am going to solve question number 6. Read everyone, question number 6. Question number 6 is, find the values of x, y, z if matrix A is 0, 2y, z, x, y minus z, x minus y, z, satisfy the equation A transpose A is equal to identity. Then we have to find value of x, y, z. Okay. So that's very easy question. I am going to solve this question. Consider A transpose is into A is I. It is given. So A transpose will be what? How can we find out the transpose of this matrix? By interchanging its row and columns. So first row becomes first column, second row becomes second column, and third row becomes third column. So it will become 0, 2y, z. This is first row. It will become first column. X, y, minus z, that is second row, it will become second column. X minus y z, that is third row, it will become third column. That is A transpose. That is A transpose into A, and our A is 0, 2y z, x y minus z, x minus y z. Okay, and that is equal to I means identity matrix, because you can see, because that is equal to this one, and these two are square matrices of order 3, so it will be identity of order 3. So that will be 1 0 0 0 1 0 0 0 1, actually this one. Okay, so when we multiply these two, we have already know how can we multiply matrix. See this first row entries and the second in this post matrix, first column entries, corresponding entries will be multiplied to each other and added after that. So 0 into 0, that will be 0, plus x into x, that is x square, plus x into x, that is x square. So what we have? 0 plus x square plus x square. Okay, means we have actually, okay, I am going to solve like this. Now first row second column, so 0 into 2y, that will be 0, x into y, that is xy, and x into minus y, that is minus xy. Now first row third column, 0 into z, that is 0, that is 0 actually, don't read 6 this one. 0 into z, 0, x into minus z, minus xz, x into z plus xz. Okay, now second row first column, 2y into 0, that is 0, y into x, xy, and minus y into x, minus xy. Okay, after that second row second column, 2y into 2y, 4y square, y into y plus y square, minus y into y plus y square again. Okay, after that second row third column, 2y into z, 2yz, y into minus z, minus yz, minus y into z, minus yz. Okay, after that third row first column, z into 0, 0, minus z into x, minus zx, z into x plus zx. Third row second column, z into 2y, 2yz, minus z into y, minus yz, z into minus y, minus yz. Third row third column, z into z, z square, minus z into minus z plus z square, z into z, again z square plus z square, and that is equal to 1 0 0 0 0 0 1 0 and 0 0 1. Now you can see it will be what? That is x square plus x square, that is x square. These two will be cancelled, that is 0. These two will be cancelled, 0. These two cancel, 0. This is 6y square. Okay, x square plus x square, that will be 2x square, and this is 2yz minus yz minus yz, that is 0, minus zx plus zx, that is 0, that is 2yz minus yz minus yz, that is 0, and z square plus z square plus z square, that is 3z square, and that is 1 0 0 0 1 0 0 0 1. Okay, now we know that when two matrices are equal to each other, when their corresponding entries will be equal. So from here we have 2x square is equal to 1, 6y square is equal to 1, and 3z square is equal to 1. So from here we have x square is equal to 1. Here we have x square, y square is equal to 1 by 6, and this is 1 by 2, and z square is equal to 1 by 3. Clearly from here x is equal to what? Plus minus 1 by root 2. From here y is equal to plus minus 1 by root 6, and from here z is equal to plus minus 1 by root 3. So that is the values of x, y and z. So that's enough for today, students. Next time we will solve few questions from the same exercise. Thank you so much.